Alright, time to have some fun. Thing is, we got some more Queen's Blood that we can play with Regina. But I didn't understand how it worked at first. This is a different Queen's Blood. I forgot it existed. This time, we play in teams. Which doesn't mean anything, because she doesn't help. Perhaps a translation error, or maybe Square doesn't understand the concept of teams, but that put me under the impression that Regina would have a turn. Nope. Sometimes she just comments on your play, whether it was good or bad. She'll mock you or give you slight praise. The second round kind of made a little more sense, I guess, because there's a card there already. So maybe you could say, alright, maybe Regina put that there for me to help. But even if that is the case, she still doesn't get a turn. It's like, this isn't teamwork. This round was also easily the worst because I was so confused, didn't understand how it was supposed to work. Obviously, you get a foot the fat chocobo on the pallet that has 3 pins, because that's the only one that fits. And if you put the other ones there, you're gonna mess yourself up. Even after all the other types of Queen Blood matches I've played, I didn't understand that if you placed certain cards in certain places, that this would happen.
Fuck you.
You hear that? That's me saying F you to the game because I was so pissy about it. I didn't know that cards could do that. And the reason I didn't know that is because it never happened to me before. And it never happened to me before, probably because I don't change my deck. This one ended up being pretty confusing too, and I mean, there were more cards I could place down. But here you go. That's what you should do. Always place the Moogle trio on the back center. It went much more smoothly than when I was shooting things with Barrett.
Well, glad somebody enjoyed themselves. I sure didn't. You can only up your game so much. At some point, you're gonna reach perfection. Then what? Just move on to the next tournament? The next card game? There's also only so many card games in the world. What happens when you run out of those? They're not hurting anybody.
They could use a tan. Maybe at some point Johnny can do something about these boxes. This isn't comfortable. I never played English football in my life. Maybe I should have. Maybe it would have been helpful for situations like this. Kind of like how playing a game where you drive can help you with driving in real life. Assuming it's 100% accurate. Might as well play a driving simulator where you actually get into a car-looking controller, basically. Give it that extra realism. Maybe it's just because I was tired, but this wasn't really fun. Did I just shoot it into my own thing?
There's so many mini games in the game. Some of them are going to be stinkers. Well, somehow I ended up winning. I was basically just spamming
Oh my gosh, that was
knock
hard.
so I can keep knocking the ball into the other goalpost. It's funny though, because at one point I realized, oh, I knocked the first ball into my own goalpost, which didn't do anything negative to my points or anything, so that was good. I'm sure it's fine. This part was also confusing, probably because I was exhausted. I was returning the red segways to their rightful place, and I thought that was going to be the whole point, so I was running around close to the sofa, trying to find even more red segways. And took pictures of them. There's different colors. Return the yellows to the yellow parking lot and the blue ones to the blue parking lot, and then you'll be finished. That's not 10%. I guess it's close enough, though. But do not get me started on this. It specifically told me to set the zoom to 10%. My gosh, it was exhausting.
Okay, jeez.
Oh yeah, and I made sure that Tifa played the piano, playing her own theme. But I'm not gonna record any of that because I'm pretty sure the last time I played the piano and recorded it with Cloud, my video ended up getting copyright claimed. Thanks. And now I'm having Aerith return the last one in her bikini. Doesn't feel right. What do you mean stop being nice? That's what she's best at. Well, that you are right on, because nobody can compete with Tifa or Aerith. I mean, I guess Johnny is anything but boring, but fun? Don't mind us, just the best looking girls here. Sounds like you could use some assess materia. What's your problem? Are you jealous of Tifa and Aerith not getting all the attention? My relationship with Tifa deepened! Yes! Both Aerith and Tifa have the green smiley icon. I have no idea what that means. Barrett is still the same. And, Red has disappeared. Because of course he did. Would love to help Barrett and Tifa, but nope. Well, I skipped that entire fight with a giant robot that takes people away. Don't worry, it wasn't important. What is important is how I answer to Tifa and what she says. Dialogue. That's why we all play video games, right? At first I thought this would be the best option because it sounds like Cloud is trying to be comforting. You want to go back to 7th Heaven, don't you? Doesn't that sound nice? Nope. It's lots has happened since then. Which I'm not sure how that works. How does that make her feel better? Or is that not the point? But I can see why the other option would be the worst one, because you're basically dismissing what she just said. Or maybe not dismissing, but definitely downplaying. And that's not going to make her feel good.
辛かったことほど。
うん。私も同じ。ねえ、クラウドの分も作ろっか。
いや、いい。ティファのカクテルはセブンスヘブンを再建してからだ。バレットとの約束なんだ。
いつの間にそんな約束したの？
内緒だが。
内緒にする意味わかりませんけど。
I did pick the right option for Barrett, though. It's true, you can't save everybody, which sucks, but it's just the thing. Or you tried.
助けてやりたいと思った。その気持ちが大事なんだろう。
Apparently, can't save everybody is the worst option. Don't tell him that. But you could say this is on Hojo. That's medium.
北条のせいでめちゃくちゃだな。いや、我々のせいか。奴のことになると平静でいられなくなる。
Don't sweat it.
気にするな。目の前であんなことをされれば
That's the best option.
誰だって同じだ。
ああ、次は髪切ってやる。
I'm gonna go ahead and save before I talk to Aerith. There she is. Right in front of the beautiful sunset. Just where she should be. I think.
ミッドガル、この海の向こうだよね。本当のお母さん、イファルナっていうの。お母さん、セトラだからって北条に捕まってひどいことされて、だから私、あの人が
You have a right to.
憎い。時々復讐とか考えちゃうんだ。あんまりひどいこと考えて自分が怖くなるくらい。
They're just thoughts. I think.
ただの想像だ。気の済むまでやればいい。心配いらない。
そうかな。
That was the best option. Good.
その時はよろしく。
ああ。
未来の私に頼んだ。きっとすっごくいい女だよ。お見逃しなく。
Am I gonna love her more than I love you? That seems impossible.
ちょっと待てー。そこのツンツン頭、私と勝負しろ。私が勝ったら私の下になれ。その代わり万が一あんたが勝ったらこの私が仲間になる。どうだ。
Apparently, I was supposed to say beat it. Bring it up.
本当に戦う気？いや、別に戦わなくても仲間になってあげないこともないんだけど。作戦失敗。ひとまず退散。ててててててててて。
なんなんだよ。
She's a kid. That's what. There. A vial of Celeris? What is that, like a ground up version of celery? Sea Terpsichore? Motherfucker, that is a seahorse. So apparently, the better option when Yuffie says, "What do you say?" is to tell her to beat it. What? I mean, I guess it makes sense the further we go along. Next one is, are you afraid to catch a beat down? You're supposed to answer, kinda, like hyping her up. Yeah, I'm afraid you're gonna kick my butt.
Then she's asking, "Bet you're thrilled, huh?" Because at this point he says, "Fine, you can join us." I'm supposed to say, "Sure." "You don't want me around to save your butts?" Okay, and this is when he says, "You can come with." And then the next one is, "You don't want me? I'll leave." And both options are fine. Have fun or don't go. They both have the same icon as best answer. So that's interesting. So now I want to go back so I can hopefully improve my relationship with her. Not sure if I can though. Let me see. Load? This is right after she joined, so nope. This is chapter 4, chapter 2. So I'm probably stuck. I should start making more than 3 saves. You know what I should have done? Is at a point I felt pretty satisfied with my choices so far. I should have started going back, saving in the first one and the second one. Like, go ahead and use the 3 save boxes as like a cycle. Okay, I feel pretty satisfied here. Let me save in file 1. Ooh. Okay, not so sure about my choices in that chapter. Let me save in file 2, so on and so on and so forth. But nope. I didn't think about using the guide looking at it after I made my own choices in dialogue because I just didn't think it mattered. You see, here's the thing, is that all the other choices that definitely matter, they have a timer on it, which, again, square, mean, okay? Could you not do that, please? Could you give me a second to think about what I want to say? Meanwhile, the dialogue options for Yuffie were not timed at all. So how was I supposed to know? Just because they're dialogue options? Okay, whatever. Doesn't really make a difference in the long run, I didn't think. I guess from now on, I'll just always be having the guide on hand. Anytime I make any kind of dialogue option whatsoever. How is that honestly the best option? Telling her to beat it. Cloud is supposed to be nice now. I think.
ユーヒ、俺たちはもう仲間だ。勝手な真似すんな。
なんでも許可が必要ってこと？
そうだ。
あ、そう。じゃあ歌っていいですか？
あ？
背中書いていいですか？耳ほじっていいですか？ねえ、いいですか？ねえ、いいですか？
ああ、うるせえ！全部ダメだ！
応募！ピーファー、どんな人と一緒に戦ってきたの？でもいいところの方が多いよ。悪いところが49で、いいところが51みたいな。もう少し差があるかな。ボスが45で、丸が 55？ ああ。
ティフはよ。
She's just playing with you. Guys, relax. This rock isn't going to support all of us. Innovation? What the heck does that mean? Allows you to use physical and magical defense reducing spells. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance to physical and magic defense reduction. Okay, well, that does sound helpful. Probably not going to use it though. Attack power. Okay, lightning. Any free lightning? Lightning and wind. So I can get rid of the arrow if I have that. Yep, get out of here. Use physical and magical defense strengthening spells. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance to physical and magic defense reduction. But I probably can't use physical and magic defensive strengthening spells unless I have those spells equipped via materia. So, how's that supposed to work? Okay, well, he doesn't have a plus 200 HP, so... Max HP... MP. Okay. Not HP. He doesn't have HP upgrade either, so... Okay. Yep, alright. I think we're ready. There was a sphere grid over here too. Okay, what is it actually called? Folios. Okay. Folio 4 unlocked. Sounds like something. Okay. Let's upgrade that real quick. Aerith. Level 4 stuff unlocked. Combat Savior. With Cloud, Barret, and Red. Okay. Red. Can we give you anything? No. Yes. If I have skill points, I want to be able to use them. Barret has 5, so I probably can't upgrade anything here. It requires 10, 15. So yeah, now this is gonna go. But Tifa, oh man, she has 15. ATB boost. This one's screaming her name, so maybe this one. Combo damage up. And slightly fills the ATB gauge at the start of the battle. Now your ATB gauge, that's the bar that fills up so that you can execute an action, right? Whether it's using a spell or an item. That sounds helpful, so let's go with that one. And Yuffie. She only has 5, so... either enhanced attack or synergy damage up. Synergy abilities are very useful in this game, so let's go with that one. Tifa can be her partner with Glyconic Kick. And she has Barret as a partner, so that's fun. For Barret, I'm sure. He's going to enjoy doing that. You know what may be helpful, though, is that I have that save right before I start making the dialogue options. You don't start making those until Chapter 2. So I have that locked and loaded. I won't need to go back to the very beginning of the game if I want to play again and make different choices. The beginning of the game is pretty lengthy, so I don't think I'm going to want to. Let's just get right to the plan, okay? Right after I get the Queen's Blood pouch and I get the tutorial done with, stuff like that, let's just get right into it. I haven't really been using these to make stuff. Can I do that? Yeah, here it is. The crafting system of the game. When it comes to other games with crafting systems, I try it out if I'm supposed to. Like, the game doesn't give me an option, what does it do? Or if I'm kind of interested enough, and then I pretty much never use it again because I don't care. But some of these items that you can make, as long as you have the necessary materials, do seem pretty useful. So maybe I'll keep going. Just make sure you don't use your materials on other things if you want to make something even more useful, like braces that have more materia slots. Let's make some talismans. Those are beneficial to everybody. Get a shuriken or a savage dagger. Its attack power level is lower, not 101, but its magic attack is higher. I think when it comes to party members like Yuffie, Tifa, Barrett, Red, and Cloud, I prefer the physical attack to be higher, but with Aerith, her magic attack should be high. It's funny, I just realized that not only is she our white mage, she's the only mage in our party. We don't have a black mage, or red mage, or a blue mage, as I've heard those exist in the series. Well, white mages are arguably more important than black, red, or blue ones because of the healing spells that they can cast. Help us keep fighting.